Today we're making the White Ukrainian. It's a crazy version of the White Russian that I probably wouldn't drink instead of the White Russian.
No, I probably wouldn't drink it at all again.
No.
Keep watching! It's gonna be awesome!
Yeah. This is terrible. Try this!
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer, and I've got with me my secondary host, that's Ian Andrews.
Today we're making the White Ukrainian, and our producer is Donald Jones!
Okay.
Donald Jones.
Sounds like a
DJ.
Slightly, weird name. Like racist in some way. White Ukrainian?
Oh, I thought you meant Donald Jones.
Yeah, so did I. I'm like, where are you going with that?
Wow. You don't want to hurt the kids' feelings. I mean, that's not nice.
I was thinking the name of the drink, the White Ukrainian.
The White Ukrainian.
Why do you have to call him White Ukrainian? What other color Ukrainians are there?
There's the White Russian.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Which is exactly like this.
But
only proportions are different, but we have Irish cream.
So a White Russian doesn't have... Oh, White Russians these two.
Similar to a mudslide.
There's a White Russian.
Oh, okay.
Here's a White Ukrainian.
And then add chocolate and you get a mudslide.
Or, yeah, mudslide. No, there are some recipes made this way,
Something
but
else.
cream? If you don't use cream, it's all equal parts.
Oh, that's
this
true.
Isn't equal
And
parts.
a White Russian is cream.
Yes.
Yeah, that's... So all you're doing in this case, you're like, oh, Russians aren't man enough. We need to bump this up with...
Well, instead of regular cream, we're using Irish cream.
Which is just a high test proof of cream.
Yes.
So instead of just using cream, you're adding an extra 30% alcohol to it.
Yes. And in case we haven't mentioned, the recipe is 1.5 ounces of vodka,
Yeah.
3/4 ounces of Kahlua, and 3/4 ounce of Irish cream. We're using Cool Swan because it's the bomb.
Is this our spoon we're using?
And it makes for a white Ukrainian.
It does.
So if you use Bailey's, it would be a brown Ukrainian.
That's true. Now that sounds racist. I don't know why white one doesn't, but probably because it's reverse racism. And that's just, nobody cares.
Yeah. Nobody cares about reverse racism.
No. Why are those so clear? Are those my Clear Ice ones?
I don't think so. I just
Those
grabbed
are
one.
clear.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, they've got some stuff going on.
Yep. There's stuff going on.
Well, and for those that are like, hey, where's Doug? He's actually in the live stream watching the show.
Something makes
from
me
North
think-
Carolina.
But he's in North Carolina.
This is going to be a very low-profile drink.
You think we should have probably not needed as much ice or doubled the recipe?
Or smaller the
You could
glass.
still double.
Oh, you could always smaller the glass. No, but you know what? It's always nice and classy. I mean,
Just double the recipe. It's not like you're...
yeah, but then we have to drink it.
And it's all alcohol, Jen.
It's Kahlua and
Vodka.
Irish cream.
Here's the thing.
It's-
Jen wants to drink this drink.
That's fine.
You want to drink this drink? We could double it.
No, if you don't care.
You are on vacation.
I'm doubling
It's
it right
okay.
now.
You're allowed to indulge.
Look, I'm doubling it. It's already bigger. All it was is a little dilution needed, which is probably good for this drink. You gonna take a photo,
not too
or
bad.
I spin it forever, or what should we do?
Spin it forever.
You spin me right round, Derrick, right round. Like a White Ukrainian, right round, right round.
Wow.
That was bad.
But well, we've been worse.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So
What's that?
I mean, it could be a lot worse. So I'm gonna
It looks like a White Russian.
drink the.
So
White
there's that.
Ukrainian.
Kind of turned brown from the Kahlua.
Yeah.
Everything does. It smells really nice.
Including your poop.
Derek's poop smells nice.
No, everything turns brown from the Kahlua.
Oh.
In my addled head, I
Addled
slowed
it
down
up.
my response to the
Wow.
worst timing.
No, it could have been better. Yeah.
That's like a potent White Russian.
Yeah, because
good.
It's like a White Russian that's been over poured.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're like, oh,
It's like a too heavy. It's heavy on the vodka.
Heavy-handed vodka. What is the ratio? I want to listen to you. Okay, so it's
So
still...
it's like 1-1-2. It's 2-on-1. It's got a 2-on-1 balance to it.
Oh, yeah. Ratios work that way. It's like...
It's just all strong and all sweet.
It could have been 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of vodka.
There's no strong...
2 on 1.
No sour, no weak in here.
No. And good thing there's no sour, because then you end up with a really ugly cement mixer.
Curdling.
Am I right? Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
That would be a bad drink if this was a whole big-ass cement
Let's
mixer.
get some peach schnapps in there.
Oh, God. It's fine. No, you know what?
It's too
It's
strong.
not fine. I want to say it's fine because I like the flavor.
Yeah,
but it's
that's same
too
here.
strong. It tastes almost like...
But I also love a White Russian, so...
I know.
I'd rather have a White Russian than this, to be honest with you.
It's got a lot of back-end ethanol. And the thing is, Irish cream does that by itself.
does.
Right? And you're saying, oh, but we're not done. Let's just add some vodka to this situation. I would be, if you just had these two, you've already got a different drink again, right?
Right. You could totally, make
I would
this
go
drink.
higher on this and less on this.
The wash line was right around there. You could make this drink and then top it with cream, and it would probably be pretty good.
Well, you'd have to.
It would be a White Russian.
It would be
a White Russian with
soda.
with
A mudslide?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it could have been a mudslide. You know what the other option is? If you blend it, the cold, the super cold will mute a lot of the alcohol flavor, but it is just, this is for somebody who wants to drink a strong drink just to drink a strong drink, and if you're going to do that, it's cheaper just to use cream and add extra vodka.
It's cheaper just to do vodka shots of cheap vodka.
Yeah.
Just double your vodka amount on a White Russian, and it might as well be a White Ukrainian.
And it'll be cheaper to use milk instead of this.
Yep. And it also is a better use of that by not using it.
Yeah.
I would drink a White Russian and then sip on a little glass of chilled Cool Swan, and then I'd be good with that.
Be happy.
Fall asleep, but
Yeah, probably.
so yeah, it's just too overpowered.
Yeah. We should just add Campari and call it good. Like Keo says.
Besides the fact that Campari's acidity would probably also curdle this, it will curdle your face. And I don't need a face curdle right now.
No, you're going on vacation.
No, I'm going on vacation.
You can tell you're going on vacation just looking at you.
I'm prepped. So the irony being, this episode will launch the week we get back from vacation, but I'm currently looking forward to going on vacation. So, hi Derrick, I hope you had a good vacation. This is a little weird. Next week is going to be I have already edited them. Everything's queued to go. So when you're seeing this, all the stuff you saw last week was all set up and planned for when I was gone. So you got a mix of shows, some reviews, some cocktails, some without the bar thing in the back or the bitter shelf. So I am prepped and ready to go. And this is how I do it. And I'm not going to drink this when I'm there.
No, you're going to drink stuff with some good rums,
painkillers,
some good tequilas,
and pina coladas,
get some
Miami
bushwhackers.
Vices. I could do a bushwhacker, Dirty Monkeys. I'll see if I can make me some Pearl Harbors again. They usually don't understand what that means until I tell them, explain it to them.
Question of the day.
Yeah, I'd love a question today.
How do you prefer to take your whiskey, neat or on the rocks?
I used to like it neat.
Neat
but
or on the
I kind of
rocks?
like it on the rocks.
Really? Yeah. So I would even generalize not just whiskey, because you might not like whiskey. Do you take your spirits neat or on the rocks? If you do that at all. Because that's...
Some spirits I will, not take it. Like this, I'm not putting that on the rocks.
Scotch.
I'll drink it cold, but not on the rocks.
Yeah, that should just be refrigerated. Scotch, I usually drink neat or with a little bit of splash of water. I don't know why.
Kind of depends. I mean,
No, I
everything's
guess
a little bit different,
that's
right?
not true at all. Because I usually use an ice ball. Like when we used to play Warcraft, I'd use this glass, put an ice ball in there, and then I'd put like an ounce of scotch. I don't know why I bothered with an ounce of scotch instead of filling it, because I would just keep doing it.
refilling.
Yeah, so it's
I feel like the ounce gives you a measurement of how many times
you've gone. Yeah, so it helps.
What kind of raid is it? It's a 3 refill raid tonight.
Yeah, and most of them there were at least a 3. Yeah, because when you're tanking, you really you zone in.
Yeah.
Really, what you
have
need
to
is
be
to be
focused.
high.
That
Then you
sounds like the ideal.
You'd be able to complete
They're
everything.
coming with another World of Warcraft Legion now?
I don't even want to know. Bad. It's a bad idea.
I'm not getting back into that.
Don't get back into addictive games.
Some Narcan.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out. All right.
No more video games. Okay, I'm good.
What's this crap? Throw your controller on the ground, your guy dies, the whole raid.
I'm out of Narcan. I need to get more Narcan before I can play WoW again.
Yeah, I think that would work.
I don't want to know.
All right, everybody, we're done. We're teaching you how to drink. This week, this cocktail goes out the week. I think we're in Cancun. Is that how that works?
Playa del Carmen.
Playa del Carmen.
This is like a nice
An hour from
gray
Whoa, weird.
looking cocktail here.
But did you notice I don't have to be yelled at? I'm standing right here.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. You should look who's